topic for this video is factoring general trinomials. Sa previous lesson natin, ang finactor natin ay perfect square trinomials. Ano bang pagkakaiba nilang dalawa? Si perfect square trinomial kasi, isa rin siyang uri ng special factoring. O diba, perfect na, special pa. Pero hindi ganun si general trinomial eh. Wala siyang pattern na tulad ng sa perfect square trinomial. Kung matatandaan nyo, may mga example tayo dun sa nakaraang video na hindi nakapasa sa perfect square trinomial test. Sila karaniwan yung mga general trinomials. Diyan, sa characteristics ng perfect square trinomial, ang madalas lang nakukuha ni general trinomial ay yung trinomial siya. So, maging perfect squares man yung first at third term, sigurado hindi pa rin pasado doon sa ikatlong requirement. So, here are the examples of a general trinomial. These are in the form ax squared plus bx plus c. Ganyan yung pagkakaayos niya. Tingnan nyo, nauuna ang x squared, pangalawa yung may x, at pangatlo yung constant. This means that a, b, and c are the numerical coefficients in the trinomial. The numerical coefficient of x squared is a. So, dito, a is equal to 1. Sa kabila, a equals 5. Then, the numerical coefficient of x is b. Here, b is equal to -7 and b is equal to 32. Now, c is the constant in the general trinomial. Wala siyang kasamang variable. Single all the way si constant. Please note, kapag sinabing a, b, at c, ang tinutukoy lang ay numerical coefficients. Hindi po kasama ang variables. So, the first example is a general trinomial where a is equal to 1, and the second example is a general trinomial where a is not equal to 1. Tandaan nyo yan, yung dalawang uri ng general trinomial. How do we factor a general trinomial? Let's look at the first type, general trinomial where a is equal to 1. We have x squared minus 9x plus 8. Since a is equal to 1, let us just write the factors as directly as this, since x times x is equal to x squared. Then, list down the factors of c. c is equal to 8. Here are the factors of positive 8. Remember that a positive number can also be a product when a negative number is multiplied by a negative number. Kaya makikita nyo dyan, may -1 times -8 kasi positive 8 din ang result pag minultiply mo sila. Then, look at b. b is equal to -9. Which among the factors of 8 will add up to -9? Alin sa mga factors na yan, ang pag pinag-add mo, ang sagot ay -9. 1 at 8 ba? That's positive 9. 2 and 4 ba? That's positive 6. -1 at -8. Yes, that will sum up to -9. So we will choose -1 and -8 as the partners of the x variables in our factors. So the factors are x minus 1 and x minus 8. They can be interchanged. Next example. Again, this is a general trinomial where a is equal to 1. We have x squared plus x minus 42. If a equals 1, we can directly write the square root of the first term as the first part of the factors. Then, let's list down the factors of c. Here are the factors of 42. Which among them will add up to the value of b? Ano ba yung b? That's positive 1. So, alin sa mga factors ng 42 na yan, ang pag pinag-plus mo ay magiging positive 1. Okay, tingnan natin isa-isa. Alin dyan ang magiging equal to positive 1? Mukhang imposible naman tong mga factors na to. So, nakikita nyo na ba? Alin dyan ang magiging positive 1? Ito, negative 1 to eh. So, that's positive 1. Yung negative 6 tsaka positive 7. Because they have different signs, 7 minus 6 is equal to 1. So, those are the factors of x squared plus x minus 42. Next example is again a general trinomial where a is equal to 1. So, x squared minus 2x minus 35. So, again, itong si x squared, ilalagay na natin agad na x times x. Then, let's look at C. We will list down the factors of negative 35. So, yan. Positive and negative yung kanyang factors dahil negative yung product. So, alin dyan sa mga factors na yan, ang pag pinag-plus mo, ang magiging sagot ay negative 2. Tingnan natin ulit. Alin dyan ang magiging negative 2? Yan. Positive 5 times negative 7. Dahil negative yung product natin, kailangan isang positive, isang negative yung factors natin. At dahil negative yung b natin, dapat yung negative sign nasa mas malaking number. Kaya positive 5 and negative 7 yung napili natin. And these are the factors of x squared minus 2x minus 35, which can be interchanged. How about if a general trinomial has a that is not equal to 1? So, ang a natin dito sa example na to ay 7, so it's not equal to 1. So, for this type, let's have agreed. This method is shared to us in a seminar and sinishare ko lang to sa inyo. Kumbaga, baka isipin nyo kasi original method ko yan, hindi ko yan original method. Though, hindi ito makikita sa mga libro, madali naman itong gawin. So, pakinggan lang nating mabuti. Okay? Basta, pwede nyong gamitin tong technique na to. Kung ayaw nyo naman, edi wag. That's okay. May kanya-kanya tayong way paano makuha ang factors. Basta makarating kayo sa tamang factors, ayos na yan. So, let's start. Una, yan na nga yung grid natin. Lalagyan natin yan ng values ng A, B, tsaka AC. So, anong value ng A? 7. Anong value ng B? Positive 6. Anong value ng AC? That's 7 times negative 1. So, pinag-times si A at si C. The answer is negative 7. Now, we will list down the factors of negative 7. Parang yung ginagawa natin sa A is equal to 1, C nga lang yung nililista natin yung factors doon. Pero dito, AC. So, ano yung mga minumultiply para makuha yung negative 7? Dapat isang positive, isang negative. Yan. Those are the factors of negative 7. Now, we will look at B. Which among the factors of negative 7 will add up to 6? Alin sa mga factors na yan, ang pag pinag-plus mo, ang magiging sagot ay positive 6. So, since positive yung B natin, dapat positive yung sign ng mas malaking number. So, alin dyan ang pipiliin natin? E di, negative 1, positive 7. Para positive yung sign ng magiging sum natin. Kasi mas malaki si 7 kaysa kay 1. Then, anong gagawin natin dyan kay negative 1 at 7? Ilalagay natin sila sa bottom part under AC. Kahit anong mauna dyan. So, inuna ko lang yung negative 1, then sa baba yung 7. Then, we will find the GCF or the greatest common factor of A and the number you wrote on the bottom part of column AC. So, ang greatest common factor ng 7 and 7 ay 7. Then, di-divide natin yung dalawang numbers na may blanco sa pagitan nila. So, 7 divided by 7 is equal to 1. Then, 1 divided by negative 1 is equal to negative 1. Then, 7 ulit divided by 7 is equal to positive 1. Ang magiging basis natin ng factors dyan ay yung apat na integers under A and B. So, 2 pairs yan. Ang unang pair ay 1 and 1. That will be represented as x plus 1. Tandaan lang natin, lahat ng under A, yun ang lalagyan natin ng variable. So, yung 1 na under A, yun na nilagyan natin ng x. So, alin naman yung next partner natin? The next partner, di ba sabi ko yung apat na integers dyan na under A and B yung ating pipiliin, edi alin na dyan yung natitirang pair? So, ang susunod nating pair ay 7 and negative 1. Sabi ko kanina, ang variable ay ilalagay natin sa integer na nasa ilalim ng A. So, ang magiging susunod nating factor ay 7x minus 1. So, nakuha nyo na ba? Kung hindi pa, meron pa tayong ibang example. So, our next example is again a general trinomial where a is not equal to 1. 3n squared minus 16n plus 20. So, katulad kanina, gagawa tayo ng grid. Lalagay natin si a, b, tsaka ac. Ang a ay 3, ang b ay negative 16, ang ac ay 3 times 20, which is 60. Again, we will list down the factors of AC. So, ano ba yung mga factors ng 60? From there, pipiliin ulit natin alin sa kanila ang mag-a-add up to negative 16. So, laging ganun yung process. Pagkatapos nating ilista yung factors ng AC, hahanapin naman natin kung alin sa kanila ang kapag pinag-add natin ay magiging equal dun sa value ng B. So, yan yung factors, di ba? Alin dyan ang kapag pinag-add mo ay negative 16. Makikita naman natin, pare-pareho lang sila ng sign. Alin kaya dyan? So, yung 6 at 10 ba? Hindi. So, negative 6 and negative 10. Ilalagay natin ulit sila doon sa bottom part ng AC. Negative 6 and negative 10. Then, anong GCF ng 3 at negative 10? GCF nila is 1. So, kasi yun yung pinakamataas na pwedeng ma-divide sila. 1 lang, wala na. Then, 3 divided by 1 equals 3. Negative 6 divided by 3 is equal to negative 2. Then, negative 10 divided by 1 is equal to negative 10. Ganun lang siya. Then, yun na ulit apat na numbers sa bottom ng A at B yung ating basis. So, first pair natin ay 3 and negative 10. So, the factor is 3n minus 10. And the next factor is n minus 2. So, n yung variable. Kaya n din yung nilagay nating variable dun sa mga numbers under letter A. Basta ganun lagi. So, ito naman yung mga learning tasks sa inyong module. Let's factor completely. Number 1, x squared plus 3x minus 18. This is a general trinomial, ha? Mga anak. Diba, napag-aralan na natin to kanina lang. This is a general trinomial where a is equal to 1. So, same pattern kapag ka a is equal to 1, isusulat na natin agad na factors ay x tsaka x or yung square root ng first term ng trinomial. Then, we will list down the factors of negative 18. Those are the factors. Then, pipiliin natin dyan alin ang mag-a-add up sa positive 3. Kasi 3 yung ating B. So, yan yung napili natin, negative 3 tsaka positive 6. Para pag pinagsama natin, positive ang magiging sagot. Dahil mas mataas si 6 kay 3. So, sila na yung ating ipapartner sa mga x na sinulat natin kanina. Negative 3 and 6. So, yan na yung factors. Pwedeng magkabaligtad. Next number for your learning task 2, 3x squared minus 9x minus 12. It is a trinomial, pero hindi muna tayo sasabak sa pattern ng general trinomial kasi meron siyang common factors. Yung 3, negative 9, and negative 12, we can all divide them by positive 3. So, ang GCF natin ay 3. Wala rin namang common variables. Kaya 3 lang talaga yung GCF. Then, let's divide 3x squared by 3. That's x squared. Negative 9x divided by 3, negative 3x. Negative 12 divided by 3 is negative 4. May another trinomial, and that's a general trinomial where a is equal to 1. Diyan na natin i-apply yung pattern natin for general trinomials, a is equal to 1. So, kakopyahin lang natin yung 3, then, sabi kanina, lagay lang daw yung x times x kung x squared yung first term ng general trinomial. Then list down the factors of negative 4. So from those factors, kailangan makakuha tayo ng kapag pinag-add ay negative 3. So ang pinili natin ay positive 1, negative 4, and those are the factors already. Pwede ring magkapalit-palit yan ng pwesto. For number 3 of your learning task 2, 18x squared plus 3x minus 15. Again, it's a trinomial pero hindi rin tayo agad sasabak sa pattern kasi meron pa siyang GCF. So, yung 18, yung 3, yung negative 15, they can all be divided by 3. So, katulad kanina, we will just write 3 and then the parenthesis and we will divide each term by 3. 18x squared divided by 3 is 6x squared. Then 3x divided by 3 is positive x. And negative 15 divided by 3 is equal to negative 5. Now, meron naman tayong general trinomial where a is not equal to 1. So, ang susundin naman nating pattern ay yung may mga grid. So, isusulat lang natin yung 3 and then that trinomial will be broken down into 2 factors. Ayan. So, pagpapatuloy natin yan sa next page. Gagawa tayo ng grid. So, yan na. Tingnan natin yung grid. We will write A, B, and AC. Ang A ay 6. Doon na tayo sa bagong trinomial, ha? Hindi na doon sa 18x squared. So, 6, 1, and then AC is 6 times negative 5, which is equal to negative 30. So, nilista yung factors ng negative 30 and pinili yung magiging positive 1 kapag ka pinag-plus. So, negative 5 and positive 6 yon. We will write it there below AC. And then, anong GCF ng 6 and positive 6? The answer is 6. Afterwards, magdi-divide ulit tayo. 6 divided by 6 is equal to 1. Then, negative 5 divided by 1, negative 5. 6 divided by 6, positive 1. So, dyan na tayo kukuha ulit ng factors. Yan yung unang pair, that's x plus 1. And yung sumunod na pair, 6x minus 5. Those are the factors already. Para naman sa number 4 of your learning task, we have 5x squared plus 32x plus 12. So, dyan, wala na silang common factor. So, diretso na tayo sa pagbuo ng factors. And we will follow general trinomial where a is not equal to 1. Kaya nag-grid ulit tayo. A is 5, B is 32, AC is 5 times 12 or equal to 60. We will list down the factors of 60 that add up to 32. Simply, that's 30 and 2. Pag pinag-plus mo yung 30 tsaka 2 is equal to 32. Pagka pinag-times mo, that's 60. So, yun yung nilagay natin sa bottom part ng AC. Then, anong GCF ng 5 and 2? Saan sila pwedeng i-divide? Sa 1. 5 divided by 1, that's 5. And then, 30 divided by 5, that is 6. 2 divided by 1, that's 2. So, the first pair is 5 and 2. The second pair is 1 and 6. Those are the factors of 5x squared plus 32x plus 12. Para naman sa number 5, Here's our given, 3x cubed plus 24. So, basta may makita kayo na common monomial factor, ipa-factor out nyo muna yon bago kayo sumabak sa iba pang factoring methods. Like that, pwede silang ma-divide sa 3. Kaya 3 is the common factor or the greatest common monomial factor. Let's divide each term by 3. The answer will be x cubed plus 8. Panibagong factoring na naman yan kasi x cubed plus 8 is sum of 2 cubes. So, kung natatandaan nyo yung pattern natin doon, meron tayong smaller quantity and bigger quantity. Huwag pa rin nating iwanan yung 3 na greatest common monomial factor kanina. So, anong cube root ng x cubed? That's x. Anong cube root ng 8? That's 2. Kokopyahin natin yung sign ng ating kinukuhang sum of 2 cubes. Then, square the first term ng ating smaller quantity, then multiply the two terms of the smaller quantity, pero dapat opposite yung sign niya pag isusulat mo, kaya naging negative 2x. Then square the second term of the smaller quantity, that's 4. So yan na yung factors natin ng 3x cubed plus 24. Ganyan ang tinatawag na factoring completely. We will now move to learning task 4. Malapit na tayong matapos. The number 1, x squared minus 25. Ano ulit tawag sa ganyang format? That is difference of two squares. Kasi pareho silang may perfect square. Si x squared, may perfect square root siya, which is x. And yung 25 naman, may perfect square root din siya, which is 5. Then, you will just put plus and minus sign. So, yan na yung factors niyan. Pwede na lang baliktarin. For number 2, 2x squared minus 15x minus 8. It is a general trinomial where a is not equal to 1. Wala naman silang common factors, so magpo-proceed na tayo sa factoring method natin na yan. Here's the grid. A is 2, B is negative 15, AC is 2 times negative 8. We will list down the factors of negative 16 and choose which will add up to negative 15. So, ang napili ay negative 16 and 1. We will write them at the bottom part of AC. Then, we will find the GCF of 2 and 1. Saan sila pwedeng ma-divide? That's 1. Then, 2 divided by 1 is 2. Negative 16 divided by 2 is negative 8, and 1 divided by 1 is 1. So the first pair is 2 and 1, that's 2x plus 1. Second pair is 1 and negative 8, and that's x minus 8. Number 3, 3x squared plus 30x plus 75. The terms have common factor. So the greatest common factor of 3, 30, and 75 is 3. Wala naman silang common variables lahat, kaya ang GCF lang natin ay 3. So we will write 3 outside a parenthesis. 3x squared divided by 3 is x squared. 30x divided by 3 is 10x. 75 divided by 3 is 25. Wow, that's a perfect square trinomial. Bakit? Kasi yung first at last terms ay perfect squares. Pag kinuha mo yung square root ng mga yan and minultiply mo at times sa 2, ang magiging sagot ay 10x. So, follow the pattern for perfect square trinomial. Ang square root ng x squared ay x. Ang square root ng 25 ay 5. Ganyan lang. Those are the factors of our given number 3. Let's move to the next given. That is x cubed minus 27. This is a special factoring. It's difference of two cubes. So again, we will have the smaller quantity and the bigger quantity. So for the smaller quantity, let's have the cube root of x cubed, that's x, and then the cube root of 27, that's 3. Then let us copy the sign of the given binomial. For the bigger quantity, we will square the first term. X squared is x squared. Then, for the middle term of the trinomial factor, we will multiply the first and the second term of the smaller quantity, that's 3x, Then let's place positive sign so that it's opposite the sign of the binomial. Then the square of 3 is 9. We will keep that sign. Number 5, 5x cubed minus 5x squared minus 10x. Kitang-kita naman, di ba? May common factors yung tatlong terms. And the greatest common factor of those three terms is 5x. 5 ang GCF ng numerical coefficients, then x naman yung GCF ng variables. So 5x cubed divided by 5x, that's x squared. Negative 5x squared divided by 5x, that's negative x. Negative 10x divided by 5x is negative 2. Look, we again have a trinomial where a is equal to 1. So, ganun ulit. Let's just write 5x, x, and x. Then, list down the factors of negative 2 and let's find which will add up to negative 1. That's negative 2 and positive 1. And those are the integers that will complete our factors. At sa wakas, natapos na rin natin yung mga learning task na ipaliwanag na natin paano sila nasagot. So, thank you very much sa pagtsatsaga sa panonood ng video na ito para matuto. Congratulations mga anak, tapos na tayo sa factoring. Magsosolve na tayo ng word problems sa susunod na video. So, thanks again. Bye!